Hello everyone, Nick of StreetPass Princeton here to record the next battle in my Pokemon X and Y little series. So in this battle I take on FeatherGamer555 Tyler. He has a Talonflame, a Greninja, a Venusaur, Diggersby, Aurorus, and a Lucario. So I don't know which one's the Mega, but we'll find out. And let's get started. Alright, here we go. So if I remember correctly, this battle was only 14 turns. So a fairly quick battle. So Tyler issues a challenge, sends out Chocolate, which is an interesting name for his Lucario. So I go with Destiny Bond thinking he's gonna go for Bullet Punch, but surprisingly his Lucario doesn't have Bullet Punch and has Dragon Pulse, so I'm like, okay. And this doesn't actually do that much damage on me. So I go for Spikes. I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'm just gonna keep setting up some road hazards here, or I guess I don't know what you call them usually, battle hazards. So he sends in Aurorus, and I'm like, okay. I mean, ice against ice, it's not gonna really do much. So I keep sending spikes in. I'm gonna send more spikes. What does he do next turn? I can't remember. Oh, he goes for Ancient Power, and that's a good move, because that's super effective against Ice. And I was like, am I going to survive? No. But Cursed Body is going to disable Ancient Power. I forgot that when you disable a move, you can't disable another move. And then I sent out Gengar not thinking about that. So you'll see what I did, obviously. I go for Substitute. He goes for Avalanche. And then I try to disable his Avalanche. But that doesn't work. Silly me. Let's see me fail on disable. Yep. It failed. So he goes for Thunderbolt and switches moves. And I get paralyzed, of course. So at this point I have to sack Gengar too. And I'm just like, oh, I just made a bad decision here. So he goes for Ice Beam. Ugh. I get hit by Ice Beam. And I have to switch out. So I'm just thinking, what should I send out? So I end up sending out Ariel, which is my crit drop. And I'm just thinking, okay, let's go for Focus Energy. So I go for Focus Energy, and I'm building up. And you've probably seen this crit burst strategy before, because I've used it against Mr. Ageezy. So he goes for Thunderbolt, thinking it's super effective, but it's not, because Water Dragon, the dragon nullifies the water part. So Waterfall is super effective, and it gets a crit, and he's down. And he's not expecting me to crit all the time, so he sends out Brutta, which is Venusaur, and I just go for, well, you guessed it, I'm gonna go for Outrage. Bang, bang, bang. And that Venusaur is gonna go out pretty easily. I mean, there was, like, no problem with Venusaur going down. Next turn, he sends out Peppy, which is Diggersby. I like the nickname, referencing Star Fox 64. I have to give major bonus points for that. Star Fox is like my favorite video game series. So, Outrage again, and looks like he's gone. Alright, so Peppy's now fainted. And now it looks like Kingdra is confused. Outrage only really lasts 2 or 3 turns, and sometimes you get lucky and get 3, or sometimes you get 2. I only got 2. So, I'm praying that I do not hit myself. I'm just like, don't hit myself. Don't hit myself. Don't hit myself. So I'm going for Waterfall here, and I'm in confusion, and I managed to pull it off. Great! So I go for Waterfall, and Waterfall hits, and that Lucario is pretty much like glass in terms of defense, and he goes right down. And Slippy Toad, which is the last one, and this is even worse in terms of defense. So Slippy Toad comes out, hurt by spikes, it goes for Extra Sensory, and it does okay damage, but I snap out of confusion, I go with Outrage again. And it looks like I pretty much clear out his Greninja, and that's pretty much the end of this battle. I will say that his team probably could use a lot of work in a lot of ways. I'm gonna give him some tips, just because he really could use it. He goes for Steel Wing, but I mean, honestly, we know what's gonna happen. Outrage is gonna get rid of that Talonflame easily. So Outrage, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. I'm surprised he didn't go with Brave Bird. Brave Bird would have done a lot more damage. I mean, even with that rise in defense, it wouldn't be enough. So, anyway, yeah, that's the end of the battle. So his name is actually FeatherGamer555. So FeatherGamer555, some tips and tricks for you. Get a Pro T Anchor Ninja. Get a Talonflame with Gale Wings. If your Venusaur has Chlorophyll, I might go with that, but I don't know if that would go well on your team. So I guess Thick Fat would be probably better with that kind of team. I'm not really a really great battler like Abdallah is, so he might be able to give you better advice than I would. I like Lucario if you manage to get a Bullet Punch, because that's a stab move, and it gives you priority. That's good. Aurorus, I mean, Ice Shard would be helpful if you can teach it that. I don't think it learns Freeze Dry, unfortunately. So, yeah, that was my battle with FeatherGamer555. I hope everyone enjoyed. Be sure to like this video, leave a comment below, and do not forget to subscribe. Check us out on Facebook, Google+, and Twitter. Next events will be Animal Crossing New Leaf and Mario Kart 8. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that battle, and be sure to check out FeatherGamer555's channel and subscribe to him. And be sure to subscribe to us as well. So, I want to thank all of you for watching, and this is Nick of StreetPass Princeton signing out. See you guys later. Bye.